This is a YouTube video on why Lightning warp speeds Salesforce. And it all has to do with matrix. And that it's fundamentally changing it's like the nth dimension in pricing. When you have the structure for Salesforce before, it was very much like legacy, classic, list views, related list. Now it's like your iPhone. And let me show you how that renders. So here is in my personal Salesforce org picture. It's appy now. You look up here, see that? Everything's appy, calendar, including everything shows in calendar, by the way, which I recommend you link. But here, let's go to setup. Everything is shown in matrix. It's called the schema. And here's the schema settings. This is the matrix. And here's the objects and fields. And why is this important? Lightning enables you to have one component or a lightning bolt, and you no longer have to do it just for this account object, but you can just put it onto it, drag and drop. So now I can, these are the components, the standard components, and I can drag it onto, let me just drag it over, onto like this, onto the account object, or onto some other object, like the opportunity object, right? This. And all this stuff then becomes modular. The efficiency and the warp speed is because you can develop and configure faster. Because now, say the accordion file, I can put it on the account object. I can put it on the opportunity object, right? I can drag it. I can filter it. See, look, here's standard objects. I'm going to show everything. It gets complicated, even though I have a simple log. Now here's an event object that tracks all the events and all the lookup relationships to a user. You can see all the data flows. System objects, right? And each object now is granular. Oh, an activity object, a task object, a user object. This is the matrix. This you never see. But what's important to know is now once you create one component, right? You can filter it, you can view it, you can say only people with, and that is the power of Lightning. And why it then renders this, right? And that goes back to here, which goes back to the opportunity. I can just edit the page or edit the object. If I edit the page, this renders what was in the schema, and here it is. Now, what do I lay on top of it? Do I put a news thing in here? Do I do news? A list view? A quib? What matters is activities. I already have it twice. See how this all changes? Because you laid it over in on the schema. And that is why Salesforce Lightning gives warp speed development compared to Salesforce Classic. And thank you so much. Again, it's the matrix, it's componentization. It's like having your iPhone and you create one little widget or component and you can use it in all your apps on your iPhone ecosystem, except it's the Salesforce ecosystem. Thank you very much. And that is why Lightning is a fundamentally different nth dimension of architecting in Salesforce.